Okay, here we go. Happy Thursday, everybody. Thank you much for showing up and spending some time with us. I'm honored to be here with you. My name's Allison, and I want you to know that it's a very special thing what we're about to explore together. So I want to give you the transparency. We're going to aim for about 30 minutes for this call or less. We're going to start with a little bit of a breakdown of our core program, our core nutrition with regenerative superfoods. And then we're going to key into some live testimonials with whoever shows up to this call to share with us about their experience. So thanks again for being here. And I'm going to let you know that this is what we are talking about. This is our ultimate lifestyle transformation package. So we have regenerative superfoods. The reason why what I'm talking about is so special and important to me, and I think many other people, is there are so many reasons, but we source our organic superfoods from the highest quality soil, the top 1% on the planet. So you'll see lots of food available all over the world in a similar way, but I don't think they have the components that we do. And I'm going to break down for you why this is a game changer for me and my family, and then hopefully yours. So what we're talking about is a 90-day program. So that's 3 months, ideally, because what we want to do is help you get your body back to homeostasis, meaning a really healthy, beautiful balance. And how we do that is through nutrition from the earth, from the soil. The idea is if we have a healthy body, we wouldn't have to turn to so many invasive surgeries or prescriptions, maybe things like that. And when we feel better in our life, we look better and we are able to show up more fully. So, what this is it's not a diet program, it's not starvation. It's actually about building sustainable, healthy habits that are going to carry us through and getting our body into the most optimal place so we can do all the things that we want to do in our life. So, what this consists of is, here's a really cool box. It can show up to your doorstep, or if you meet someone like me, I can hand it to you. And it's basically self care in a box, coming in the forms of gut support, proteins, and power shake superfoods. It's basically 2 meal replacements a day. Eat whatever you like. Just bring this nutrition into your lifestyle, and your body, your mind, your spirit is going to change for the better. I can almost guarantee that. So, what this is I'm going to start with why this is pivotal. We have created a product called Biomedic. And when I say product, this is all plants and herbs, all plant based. But if you're a person like me who eats meat, great. Still continue how you like to live your life. When you bring this color into your diet, your body is going to shift for the better. So the Biomedic is gut support. It's a prebiotic as well as a probiotic. But what this product has that you're not going to see anywhere else is it has the glyphosate removal. So glyphosate is a really harmful chemical that's been added to the herbicide Roundup, which is the most widely used herbicide in the world. This is largely responsible for damaging the soil health of our planet. At this point, it is unavoidable. Glyphosate, it's in atmosphere, it's in rain. So we all have it in our bodies. So what we need to do is not only tend to the gut and support it, but remove glyphosate from our body. So glyphosate has been linked to cancer, autoimmune, infertility, autism, Alzheimer's, the rise in all these ailments, gluten intolerances. If we have this product in our body, our gut, being our second brain, can light up and start to carry signals to the rest of the body to function at its optimal level. So this is the first important part to touch on. Then you go to our proteins. These are super amino 23. So what's really cool about these proteins is this is the only protein that's ever been featured in the physician's handbook. This protein is 99.4% bioavailable, meaning that my body uses almost 100% of it, which is very different from a normal protein or very common proteins, which are more complex, and then they do they're harsher on the kidneys. So that's kind of sciencey sounding. So what this is, it's an organic, what is it, non-soy based, or sorry, organic soy based legume, non-soy based, excuse me. And so what these do is they not only give me energy, I take them in the morning and the afternoon, but they also passively burn fat and passively build muscle. As we're all aging, hopefully gracefully, it's harder to build muscle. And muscle is what holds the body together. So muscle health is hugely important. It's the skin elasticity, it's, our power that give. So this is what a protein would look like. If you were to take 5 of these tablets, it would be the equivalent of 30 grams of protein. So once again, I'm a meat eater. I enjoy that at the end of the day, but when I'm feeding myself these nutrient dense superfoods and capsules, tablets on the side, I'm not losing energy from my body trying to break that substance coming in and then convert it into energy. So I'm full. I have a lot to give throughout my day. Those are proteins. Here's the base of our program is the Power Shake. This is actually where our company started 30 years ago. The Power Shake is, think of this as 2 meal replacements a day. And they come in these great compostable packages. What I love about our food is it's not only in compostable packaging, but it's shelf stable. So that means it traveled really well. I just handed off our 7-year-old and our 3-year-old to my husband and got the kids a Power Shake before they went into this final chapter of the evening. So the Power Shake is the nutritional equivalent of 6 superfood salads. So think if you had this in the morning and in the afternoon. Most of us are looking for more energy and needing more time. So these two components are really invaluable to why this can really help anyone in their lifestyle navigate self-care successfully, conveniently, and strongly. So this is the Power Shake, and let's see. It's important to show you how you would put this in some water. This is a travel blender that you'll receive in your first box. So once again, we do all the work for you. All you have to do is just add this in, simply follow directions, and it's everything's going to change for you. Travel blender, you add water. All of our bags, any kind of packaging will have ratios of water, of how much superfoods you're putting in, and it's going to give you simple directions, simple suggestions. Just follow it to a T. It becomes like second nature. And then you're taking care of yourself if you're on the go, if you're busy, maybe if you're a caretaker or anything else is coming up. It just makes eating easy, and it tastes really good too. This is an appleberry flavor. What I also love about our boxes is you can customize them. I, for instance, have the dark berry protein. I started with this nutrition back in August of 2023 because I had some mom depletion going on. We have a 23-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 3-year-old. Life is full. My husband, who used to be a professional chef, so we love food. For me, food is love. Food is nourishment. It's also fuel. So what I put into my body is really meaningful. This helps me get on track and not feel like I was just kind of dragging through my days, kind of eating snacks here and there. On that topic, with this nutrition, we want you to eat whatever you'd like. Snack throughout the day. For me, when you're drinking this, you are actually eating, but it's helpful because it adds in more water, hydration into my diet because I'm always looking to get more moisture into my body because when we get busy, sometimes we forget to drink water or if people are eating lots of processed foods, anything like that. So by bringing in this nutrition, we're not only hydrating the body, helping it getting alkaline, which alkalized is oxygen, movement, air versus stagnation, acidity, because that's when disease sets in. So this just helped me get sharper, get brighter. My kids, they have a drink at the top of the day. At the end of the day, we all do on busy days when I'm working out, which is usually 5 times a week, 5 to 6 times. I have 3 a day because I like the results, I like the convenience, and I really like the taste. Your body starts to crave it on a cellular level. So the body starts to wake up and get smart and make different choices. So I like that we can customize our boxes. And then at the end of the night, this is very important, we have tart cherry juice. Tart cherries are the highest producing food on the planet of natural melatonin. So part of our program is we tend to the body as a whole system, and a big part of recovery from life is deep restorative sleep. So not only do tart cherries boost your body's melatonin, they also help with inflammation, which, going back to biomedic, this is a huge piece to bringing down inflammation in the body, removing, what is it, CRP, which is stands for C-reactive protein, which is a biomarker for inflammation in the body. So our whole point is to bring down inflammation, bring up energy levels, bring up the levels of nutrition supplied to the body through nature, through natural vitamins and minerals and fuel. So those are all the components. You will also get in your first box a parasite cleanse. So the parasite cleanse is essential. You'll start this on day 10. So if you decide to take on this form of nutrition, we will be here to hold your hand all the way through. So this is essential to helping remove brain fog or sugar cravings. Removing the parasites from our body is crucial. We all have them. It's natural. Parasites tend to come largely, from what I've learned, in dairy or meat products, and our family does eat those at the end of the night or throughout the day a little bit with snacks. Removing those parasites is pivotal to the body functioning well and at its best. So I think I touched on all the elements. Everything's pretty streamlined. That's my favorite thing about this. It's streamlined nutrition. And what happens, once again, this is a 90-day program. So what happens after the 90 days? The whole point is your body didn't get into the current state it's in overnight. So you got to give it a little bit of time to catch up, a little bit of time to reset. So not only are we training the physical routine of self-care and getting on track and taking things in, we're also training the mental, creating a new healthy habit, a new healthy ritual that hopefully we're sharing as this is for our lifestyle, the people in our life, our children, our spouses, our friends, our family, our coworkers, because it's all an energy transfer. When you get the box, you also get this great tracker sheet. So you can be really on point with your accountability. It's almost like a diary entry. If you are a person who is turned off by paperwork and this is not your jam, that's cool. Just take the tracker sheet, look at the top, you'll see the routine, put it on your fridge so you can learn, what do I do? I wake up, I do this, I do this. It's lunchtime, what do I do? This, and then it all becomes second nature. So I think that's pretty much the really important nuts and bolts. Just want to let us talk about cost for a little bit. So this costs about $13 a day. Everything we sell and give to people, it's always in 30-day increments. So we look at things in months. So this is what a bag looks like for a month, something like that. And $13 a day. This is covering your gut health. This is covering your proteins, 2 meal replacements a day. This is way more affordable than McDonald's. It's going to really help you with your longevity. And once again, it's very easy if we just stick to the plan. So that's pretty much everything. If you've been invited here by a friend just to learn more information or think about doing this for yourself, please connect with us. Let's talk more in depth. This was just a quick rundown of everything. And what we'd really like to do is key into a couple of people with some shares, because I'd love to hear about everybody's experience of taking this nutrition into their lifestyle. What's the experiment like every single day? It's a little bit different, but for me, it has helped. It's helped me become more empowered in who I am as a woman, as a mother. I've been in recovery from substances for over 12 years. And this, when I started August of 2023, just took my health and my whole, you know, envisionment and my where I am in my life to the whole next level. So I can't say enough beautiful things about it, but I would love to hear from you guys. So please, everybody, just go ahead and raise a hand to share. And I'd like to ask that we don't use any words like cure, heal, or reverse. Keep your shares to 30 seconds or less so we can all jump around and just put our voices in here a little bit. And thank you so much. All right, Mary Beth.
Yeah, thank you, Allison. That was so clear and just understandable and simple. And I love the way that you go through that flow. I just wanted to share something about how grateful I am for these nutrients because the other day, I must have eaten something bad or something, but I somehow got like food poisoning, like a stomach bug for 24 hours, and I just couldn't eat anything. So I basically water fasted for almost 2 days and added in the apothecary because that's all my stomach could stomach. And then easing back into it, like it's been 5, 6 days now, and all my body is craving is these superfoods. And I'm just so grateful I have them because I'm not at the point where I'm really like wanting to sit down and eat a big meal or any of that. And I've just been refueling my body with these amazing nutrients, these minerals after, eliminating quite a bit of my hydration through my stomach bug. So I just, again and again, I'm just so grateful to have these as a foundation for the ways that they come into our life and fuel us on a daily basis and, help mend us after we've gone through sickness or whatever. And I'm experiencing that right now. And I'm fully living off superfoods right now. I'm feeling so good. So, really grateful.
Thanks, Mary Beth. I can completely relate. I have an ongoing outwardly gratitude list of I just say thank you for these superfoods all the time, not only for myself, but for like my kids in the morning as we're headed out the door really quick, or my husband who just made it through a really big tax season. I was literally fueling him out the door every single day. We just moved into our new home. Um, 2 weeks ago through tax season, and I was so busy that I literally did not have a lot of time to take care of myself. But I had time to scoop some superfoods and some water. I had time to do that. I had time to give my son a straw and say, "Here, drink this. Love you. Eat some fruit. Go to school. Have a great day." And I mean, on the topic of mood, everybody's happy and healthy. We're a lot nicer. Nicole says this: superfoods first, then we'll get to each other. Then we'll get to the day. Thanks for the share, Mary Beth. Shelby,
Hi, I'm at the grocery store, so it might be a little loud where I'm at, but thank you for sharing. It's always so easy to listen to you, and I always learn so much. I thought I would come on and share actually a new health transformation that I just realized happened to me. I've been on the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Program for 11 months now, ongoing. I do the full ULT every month. And yesterday I was making my shake, and my husband asked me, how have my heart palpitations been? And I realized that it hadn't even occurred to me that they've disappeared because it was just so it just happened. I didn't even really notice they went away. But I have had heart palpitations almost my whole life, and they've never caused any issues or anything of that nature, but they've always been really prevalent. And some days I was like, feels a little concerning. So I realized they went away actually very early on for me. I'd say like my first 2 weeks of getting started. And I actually paired our product called Heart Aid with the ULT program. It's incredible. And so one of my most up to date accomplishments that my body has experienced is I have been heart palpitation free for since getting started on the program. And then, of course, just being a mom and all the things that come with caring for our little ones. I didn't realize that I was suffering from postpartum depletion after nursing my son for 4 years. So the brain fog and the low energy levels and the chronic fatigue of my body and even inflammation that I'd been carrying since giving birth to him all gone. And yeah, I'm always in amazement at how the body is always continuing to improve itself. There's just no cap to how well we can be. So thank you.
thanks, Shelby. Beautiful to see you. And that's what a wild story. I would have no idea. It's so funny. So many people that I have met, when they found this nutrition, maybe we were like, "Oh man, I'm healthy. I'm good. I don't need this." But then when you start to take it in, and like with anything, like when you go to the gym and you consistently work out, you gain bigger muscles. When you consistently feed your body the nourishment, look what happens, and you break through new levels for yourself. I also love how you talked about, being a mom. I forgot to mention earlier, we have this great product called Crack Cell Chlorella. So we asked for women who are pregnant or breastfeeding. We tailor our programs for people. if certain products may not be appropriate for them. So this is a great product that we put in place of the parasite cleanse. And yeah, it's a powerful blood builder. I take it daily. Just, it's funny, with more time and the more I've learned about these products, the more I incorporate to my lifestyle, because it just saves me time and it gives me more energy, hands down. And I like having a really cool, sexy, stealthy apothecary of plants and herbs to just fuel me so I can keep going after some dreams. Thank you for your share, Shelby. Joseph and Gabby.
Hi, everyone. So good to be here. I just want to say I'm so grateful to Purium. My family and I, we're starting on our 4th month, and it's been a game changer, life changer for all of us in such a beautiful, wonderful way. For me, I'm a caretaker, and wow, I was not sleeping, and I was gaining weight, and I was stressed out, but now all of that's gone away, and I'm so, so happy. And normally during the springtime, I've always all my life suffered from intense, intense allergies, and this is year round. This is the first year that I'm not crying through springtime or just having bad sinus infections. And all that my family and I have done for the first 3 months. In the 3rd month, we started adding a lot more delicious stuff from Purium, but I don't have allergies. And I'm helping a beautiful couple in their 80s, and they're on their 2nd month. And normally, the reason I realized is because she said, "Hey, I just realized I haven't used my asthma medication. I haven't used my allergy medication, and normally this is my worst time." So it was like, "Oh yeah, me either. I'm walking dogs all the time, and it's like I don't feel that." And this is just a little bit of what everybody else has been saying. So we're all sleeping good. Our energy levels are awesome. We have mental clarity. These superfoods are so satisfying, and they keep you going all day long. And so we are just so grateful and so thankful. Thank you, Alison.
I love that, Gabby. Thank you for that share. I like that you're able to support um, your friends as they're aging gracefully, the elderly. Like, I don't know one person, man, woman, child, being, that this wouldn't help. My son's 3, and he like wakes up in the morning. Where's my chocolate drink? We have this great product called Epigenius Family, which it's a chocolate flavor. It's got a ton of greens, fruits, and veggies in it, but it's also got the gut health product in it. And he asked for it. And then you're talking about some people later in their circle of life and how you're helping them. I love that. How the allergies can be alleviated. It's funny how our next level always comes through, right? Next level of health or of living. And as things continue, I truly believe that things can continue to always get better if we keep seeking and striving. So for this to become a new baseline for us, and if it works, I would say don't stop doing it. Keep doing it. So I mean, on that topic, we have a 90-day program at 2 meal replacements a day, 2 shakes a day. Then we have a step down maintenance program if that's something people are interested in, with 1 shake a day, 1 serving of proteins a day. But if this is something that helps you and you love it, please stay at that level like some of us do. So thank you for that lovely share, Gabby. It's good to see your face. How about anybody else? Any last minute shares before we wrap this thing up? I see the top of Justine's head. I would love to have you weigh in on this if you're there.
Hi, sorry, I'm showing my food in my mouth right now.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Justine.
So actually, I'm getting back on the ULT as well myself. I'm on like day 7 of doing 2 shakes a day again, and it's so necessary. I don't know, really. Oh, here. Hey, I'm on the phone really quick. Don't be too loud, okay? But just my sleep is getting back to normal. Like, I went probably 2 months off the ULT, and I don't know what it is. I just started eating a bunch of foods I probably shouldn't have, and getting back out of this funk and back into feeling better. And I know it has to do with the food and a lot of other things, but the food is what helps. but it also can hurt too. And I'm just grateful for clean source foods for my family, for everybody that I know and love. That's the biggest thing for me.
Thanks for sharing, Justine, and welcome back to your ultimate lifestyle transformation, baby. That's cool. I like how you talk about clean sourced food. That's another great point. So if you're a person who's into organic and into clean living, this is fantastic for you. If you're a person who's not into that and you like the harsher stuff, great. This could also help you balance that out. I am in no way a saint. You know, we play around with plenty of fast food for, we go to kids' birthday parties, sometimes, other people are eating it. So you got to have a healthy balance in life. So you could also look at this as a way to balance that out. If you know that's how you live, and if you want to make some changes for yourself, you have the power to do that. So thanks for sharing. Will, I see my friend, you have your hand up.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for the invite. And Allison had been kind enough to give me an introduction to the program. And from what I've seen, it's amazing. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you, Will. Glad you made it today. Celebrating your big win too. Okay, so if there aren't any more shares, we could wrap this call up. And just know that there's always more information available to everybody. What our company, and I don't work for Purium, I work with Purium. And I work with an amazing team of people who are all over the world. And the reason why I love it is not only because I feel better, and I'm pretty sure I look better too, and I'm more available to do the things that I want to do in my life, like I returned to dancing and teaching again and fully showing up for my kids and my partner and enjoying my life rather than scraping through it. What I really love is that we can make these beautiful foods, but we do it with integrity and we're not harming the planet through compostable packaging, through sustainable practices. When you support a company like this, you're supporting a mom and pop shop, and you are also furthering the mission to end human suffering. That's a big mission, but we do it through food, and we do it through conscious commerce, and we do it through real people like me and Shelby and Justine and Nicole, and reaching people like Will and Gabby and Mary Beth. And so there's so many of us who it's just taken us to a whole nother level of living as well as purpose. So I think it's much more than just food. It's food, which is it's life and nourishment. And we'll throw some water in there too. We've got a great new water product that turns normal tap water into artisan water. So we're all about just, constantly evolving as a company, and we're really about educating people. So we want to lead you guys to, if you're new to this, lead you to more resources to empower you, to empower yourself and empower your community, and take care of each other. Okay. Much love. Thank you.